Righto folks, I've had a bit of a play, made myself up a little coupon that sort of is keyed into that position. Don't really want it to be a perfect fit and tight because the two metals are going to expand and contract at different rates. So we'll leave that flexibility and ductility to the aluminium nickel bronze filler rod. So as soon as that arrives, we'll give that a red hot go. Then give the head a bit of a lap around there and hopefully get it flat and give it a red hot go. Rightio, so I've given her a nice little shave up and beveled the edges, drilled a hole in the middle, and it's a little bit loose but it's keyed in so it can't go anywhere, but that should braze in quite nicely. So hurry up, filler rods. Come on, Australia Post. So I was thinking when I put this together, I might actually put this doovie lacquer in that I got in a box of gear, an air heater for the inlet manifold for cold conditions, and I just put the temp gun on it and it was 22 degrees. So I'm thinking, I'll hook some very dodgy arrangement here with some power, and I'll see what temps I get when I give this some current. So turn it on, no crackling, put the temp gun on. Holy shit, she's climbing hard. 78, 80 degrees, 90 degrees, 100. Boy, I want to turn this off. Jesus Christ. It's smoking with the soot and oil on it. Wow, that's pretty cool. That baby is going to have to find its way in. Oh yeah, feel the heat radiating off that. Man, that works a treat. Yeah, baby, that's a thing. That's definitely going in. Well, yeah, so just having a look at the exhaust manifold where the turbo plate was joined many years ago, and I can see a little crack forming there and on the other side. So it'll be another brazing job once my rods arrive. That's the high side where all the weight hangs. So I might need some more reinforcement, but because all of the brazing on the other side of the turbo, on the low side, is holding up quite well. And it's pretty fat on there, plenty of meat. So yes, want to see what happens there. But anyway, I'll pull that apart and get it ready for when the postie comes with the rods. Alrighty folks, so give it a little bit of a clean up, and you can see it pretty well now. Hopefully that's focusing for you. Didn't really see much in the way of evidence of peening when the guy originally welded this. I got this done in a shop many years ago. And you can see the cracks where it's a really sort of narrow neck. Thickness of the weld where everywhere else is holding up pretty well. And you can see here that even though he's brazing, he's gone really hot here and was melting away that steel instead of we're just wetting out the bronze. So yeah, probably too hot, too narrow, and it was probably always going to fail. But you know, it's been on there for like 8 years or something now, and it'll be a fairly easy repair with the rods I've got coming. So no biggie, don't want to jinx myself, but that'll all come together, and maybe I might put some more meat on there to give it some more strength, seeing that's the side getting all of the gravitational stress, especially when I'm bouncing this thing full driving. But anyway, all right, something else to fix, yay. Alright, so I've drilled down through that one. I can feel it starting to sort of shatter on the other side, like grip. It's a bit of a superficial weld, because you can see here that he's actually welded the neck all the way around on the inside. I think I've got down to thickness there. This side here, very, very hard. I reckon the way he's got it so hot, it's all sort of mixed up like a porridge, and it's probably hardened from carburization. So gone in a fair way. That'll do us, I think. And yeah, when the postie gets here, we'll give that some meat, amongst other things, and we'll go again. Oh yeah, again, another job while I'm waiting for the postie. I've got a 180-degree bend it's like muffler steel. I've replaced it a time before, starting to corrode a little bit inside. It lasts for years, but so while I've got time, I'll replace it with Steno. All I could get at my local muffler shop was two 90-degree bends, so I'll weld those together with a bit of JB weld, but I need to match the outside radius of the bend, so I need to take off 30mm off each pipe, so I get a 200mm outside radius. Obviously not going to use JB weld. Alright, so a bit of time lapse. Okay, so just checking out the head gasket. So this is this one. I just bought it online for the Mazda T4100 engine or Ford Trader. Everything looks pretty bloody good. The only thing I have noticed with the alignment so far is these galleries here, the water jacket galleries next to the pushrod hole. These ones are missing on each cylinder. So, funnily enough, it's one of the ones I'm bloody tigging up shortly when postie arrives. So, yeah, like it only has one of these and the other one's blocked. So, not a fan of that. So I'll just punch holes in those when it comes time. Anyway, just something else. I really doubt you can buy a genuine Perkins one these days that's a perfect fit. Let me know if you can. So, after checking out the new gasket, checking out the old gasket, and of course it's only got the one water gallery hole in the gasket. This is the one that corresponds with where the corrosion was in the head. And it doesn't even bloody line up with anything because it's blocked off here. So then, of course, I flip the head over, and that's the bloody case. There should be another hole right there, and right there, and right there, and it doesn't even have it. So the head has got different bloody galleries than the bloody block. So, buggers me. Maybe someone who's pulled a Perkins that has the original head on it, known as a fact, might be able to shed some light on that. But, well, anyway, that was learning for me. Bloody, I should have bloody checked that out before I went all crazy with the coupon. But at the end of the day, I needed to put something in there. Drilling a hole in the middle of it was no biggie. But there you go. Still waiting on the postman though. Anyway, I'll get that tigged up, ground back, get a gasket on it, keep painting it, giving everything a bit of a cat yellow paint job, since our Caterpillar owned Perkins. Bit of a, what do we call that? Artistic license, but anyway. Alright, well there you go, learning something new every day with these engines. I have heard before there's so many variants that mechanics hate them because they changed over the years so much, but no one really knows much about them. So things like your water pump, clearly your head gaskets. Everything just has those little differences. But anyway, all good. Onward and upward.